Alright, so for the first question, we want to graph a parabola by plotting or identifying 5 points, right? So the middle one should be your vertex, right? So for this purpose, you need to know your formula. So the formula is y equals to a, all right, times x minus h plus k, all right, and this is squared. So the vertex would be having the coordinate h and k, all right. So what we want to notice here, we want to notice there is a minus sign in here. So if you see a 4, therefore the vertex will have the other coordinates. So the vertex will have the coordinates, instead of 4 you have to flip the sign, which is going to become minus 4, and then you keep the same number, which is minus 2 for the second one, right? Minus 2 here. So the vertex is minus 4, minus 2. This will be your x, this will be your y. Then what you're going to do is you're going to plot this. I'm going to put the x and y. So you're going to be minus 4, and this is going to be minus 2 here. And I need to identify the remaining points, right? So the logical way is to go, you add 1 from the right. So you're going to be minus 3. And this is going to be minus 2, all right. On the left side, you're going to take away 1, so you're going to be minus 4 minus 1, which is minus 5, and this is going to be minus 6. So we know our x's. Now we need to figure out what are our y's, right? So let me get rid of this first. All right, so let's do the first point. So the first one, we want to figure out if whenever x is equals to minus 3, what will be the value of the y, right? So the y will be equals to minus 3, just plug it in, plus 4 squared minus 2. So minus 3 plus 4 is going to be 1, 1 squared is 1, 1 minus 2 is going to be minus 1. So we know here this is going to be minus 1. And then the funny thing, this is going to be the same value of the x equals to minus 5. Do you remember the parabola is symmetrical, right? So every time you go on the right or the left, you're going to end up the same value. So this is going to be minus 5 plus 4 squared minus 2. And this minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1. 1 squared is 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 again. All right, so do you notice here, this is the same value. Now I'm going to go with minus 2 and figure out what the value, and then that value will be the same eventually for minus 6, right? So for x equals to minus 2, we have the y would be equals to minus 2 plus 4 squared minus 2, or minus 2 plus 4 is plus 2, plus 2 squared is 4, 4 minus 2 again be a 2. So if this value is 2 here, the other value would be 2 as well here. All right. So now the easy part is done. Now the hard part is done. The remaining is just you want to place the points, right? So minus 4 minus 2 would be somewhere here, that the vertex. Minus 3 and minus 1 would be somewhere here, that's the next point. The other one, you can be symmetrical to this axis, so this is symmetry, right? So this is your axis of symmetry here, so you can refer to it. And the next point is going to be here, all right? So that's going to be minus 5 minus 1. The following part is going to be minus 2 minus 6, or minus 2 and 2, so minus 2 and 2 here, and minus 6 and 2 you're going to be right here. Okay, so that's it. You just want to connect these 3 points together, and you want to do the same thing from the other side. Okay, and that's all.